Hello, today's collaboration is about problems.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about problems you may experience with your motorhome, typical ones mostly, and they may also apply to caravans. So you'll see a list of the other collaborators in the description below, and we'll put a card at the end. You'll also see the names of other collaborators scrolling by somewhere on the screen. And I hope you enjoy it. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Hope you enjoy. Owning a motorhome can come with a few headaches. So today we're looking at 5 common problems that motorhomers might face, why they happen and the best ways to fix them. So let's dive right in. First issue is battery drain. It can be very frustrating when the lights start dimming or flickering, the television might switch on, or worse still, your motorhome refuses to start after a few days motorhoming. But why does this happen? The batteries that you rely on power everything. The lights, refrigerators, chargers, laptops and heaters. However, there's also another cause, and these are called parasitic loads. These are the small things like alarms, clocks that constantly draw power. Even when the motorhome is not in use, they're just ticking away, and this can cause battery drainage. So how do we fix the problem? Well, first of all, you need to know what device you have that might draw power, especially those that draw power when the motorhome's effectively switched off or disconnected and you think it shouldn't be drawing power. So we discovered on our motorhome that the heating panel, we've got an Aldi heating panel, and when that's on, it seems to draw power. Now when we switch the mains power off, that seems to keep going. So I'll be very careful of that one. And also we've got our our cold water tank has a little heater built into it, which you can switch on to stop it freezing during the winter months. And that also can drain it. So ways around this. First of all, best one I suppose is install a solar panel. So if you haven't got a solar panel fitted, it's worth getting one fitted. It'll constantly trick and charge your battery during the day, even when you're not driving, and it'll compensate for those small parasitic loads. And of course, it's a great solution if you're into off-grid motorhoming. Another solution would be battery monitors. You can install one of these battery monitors. Most of them connect via Bluetooth to an app, and they'll monitor your battery's performance and capacity in real time. Now, next subject or problem, let's call it. Most motorhomes have to make sacrifices when it comes to space. You might have loads of cupboards, drawers, but they quickly fill up and the clutter can soon become overwhelming. Now, the root cause is very obvious. Motorhomes are small, they're very compact, and you need to make best use. So if you want to see some of our solutions, we did a video once before called Motorhome and Caravan Hints and Tips. I'll put a link in the description and above if I can, and that'll give you some ideas as well. Anyhow, here's some off the cuff. First of all, collapsible and stackable containers. These are perfect for storing things, and then of course when you're not using them, they fold flat and you can put back away in a drawer or something like that. Another one might be vacuum storage bags. I don't know if you come across these ones. These are ones you put your clothes in or other bulky items, quilts or whatever, and use a vacuum cleaner to suck the air out. They make a massive difference. They come down in size quite a lot. Another thing you might want to try are using the vertical walls and surfaces of your motorhome. Put hooks on them, hang things on them, use magnetic strips. Maybe if you're a bit of a DIY guy, put up some small shelves. But obviously all this comes at a weight, and you really need to make sure you don't exceed the weight limit of your motorhome. If in doubt, go to a local weighbridge and check the motorhome with everything loaded. Your people, your fuel, your water, the whole 9 yards. Third on our list is overloaded electrical system. If you've had fuses popping on a regular basis or things just not switching on properly, you might be exceeding the motorhome's capacity or electrical capacity. So it's probably worth checking in the manual, if you've got one, what the maximum load is overall on any given appliances or whatever, and make sure you stay within those limits. So plugged in high wattage appliances such as electric heaters, microwaves, hair dryers, they can easily exceed some motorhomes capacity and cause fuses to trip or blow. So as I said, first of all, check and know the limits, what they are. Also be aware that some campsites, their hookups also have limits as well. So quite common are 10 amp and 16 amp hookups, but we've come across some as low as 5 amps. So overloading their system can knock you out and could also knock out a few neighbours, which might make you slightly unpopular. Next is a real menace for motorhomes, and that's condensation and damp. It's that moment when you wake up and you think, oh, it feels a bit muggy, or it smells that. You can smell that damp smell. This is not, well, generally caused by condensation, which is where warm, moist air hits a cold surface. That could be a windscreen, it could be your walls, it could be a ceiling, whatever, and you can start getting damp forming. Now, the key to that really is good ventilation. Make sure you leave, whenever possible, leave a window open, crack open the door, whatever. Try and do it on a fairly regular basis, and that's going to minimise the chance of damp. And definitely leave your windows or doors open, or something if you can, if you're having a shower or you're cooking. All those increase the fumes or the vapour in the air and can cause you an issue. Now, for us, one of the best things we ever bought was a silver screen. These are fantastic at stopping the condensation on the white front windscreen, and if you're not careful, you can end up with an enormous amount of condensation on the front screen, and when you try and mop it off, invariably goes down onto the dashboard, and obviously you're getting into the electrical system or whatever, so try and avoid that. Now, you could try moisture traps and dehumidifiers. You get this desiccated gel of some sort, or desiccated beads that you can put in bags and things. They also come in large sort of tubs you can get in. You can leave those in the motorhome and they'll soak up a lot of the moisture. You could possibly use an electric dehumidifier. You can pick this up second-hand, pretty cheap, 20 quid or something. But of course, then you've got the cost of the electricity. If you have got a van conversion, or you're doing a van conversion, then insulation is extra important. That insulation can make a big difference in reducing condensation. You may even want to run a low heat heater in there. Who knows? Also, regularly check the seals around windows and doors to make sure they're not letting in moisture. And finally, let's talk about one a lot of people don't consider, and that's tyres. Tyres are the unsung hero of any motorhome. They take a real beating because of the weight of most motorhomes, of course, especially on long journeys, and issues like uneven wear and underinflation can cause serious problems. Uneven wear often comes from incorrect tyre pressure or weight distribution. Motorhomes obviously sit for long periods, and caravans for long periods of time, which can cause flat spots and tyre degradation. And it's not uncommon for motorhomes to sort of forget doing regular checks of the tyres. So first of all, check your tyre pressure on a regular basis, especially before long journeys. Underinflated tyres wear out much quicker, and they can affect handling as well. If possible, rotate your tyres every, say, 5 to 8,000 miles. This ensures more even wear and extends their lifespan. And also check the age of your tyres. Even if they look fine, tyres older than 5 years old should really be replaced. Over time, the rubber deteriorates, and this increases the risk of blowouts. And proper weight distribution. It might sound crazy, but if you've got your gas bottles and all your heavy stuff off to one side, that can affect the balance of the vehicle and also affect the wear on the tyres. So there you've got it. 5 motorhome problems, why they happen, and how you can prevent or solve them. So regular maintenance and careful planning go a long way to ensuring a smooth, safe ride. If you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more motorhome tips, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Safe travels, and hope to see you on the road soon. Bye for now.